Yes, what's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Nadia Official. And I want to first and foremost thank each and every one of you guys who take time out of your day to watch a video for me. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Thank you guys for all the positive comments. Thank you guys for all the DM messages. Thank you so much. Gratitude is a must. You understand what I try to say now? These days I'm really busy. These days I have a lot on my plate, so I cannot respond to everybody comments and I cannot respond to everybody DM messages. But just know that you guys are appreciated. Thank you so much. I want to do this video to clear up something. Now, for those of you who are seeing this video for the first time and don't know what I'll be talking about in this video, now there are two videos on my page that are currently trending. One of them is called When It Rains, It Pours, and one of them called Jamaican Trapped in France. Now, a lot of people are watching the Jamaican Trapped in France video and jumping to a lot of conclusions. And I previously did a video and I thought that video would have helped, but obviously, I don't see where it helped. I mean, no, say maybe this video still not gonna help. But I just want to clear up a few things. Now, do I speak French? And the answer is yes. Oui, je parle français. C'est obligatoire, je parle français pour vivre en France. C'est obligatoire. Je vis en France maintenant pour 6 ans. D'accord? Yes, I speak French. I live here now for 6 years. When I made that video, I'll say it again, I made that video 2 years ago. And that video has been sitting on my YouTube channel for 2 years now. A lot has changed in 2 years. A lot of changes have made even to the world. Remember, we just got through a big pandemic, you know? So a lot of things has changed. A lot of things have changed in my life as well, because after the pandemic was over, I went back to Jamaica this year. I went back to Jamaica this year, to be more specific, May of this year, I went back to Jamaica. And yes, I saw my mother. And yes, I spent time with her. Yes, I can go into all of that details later. But you guys have to understand that these videos are 20 minutes long. There's not a lot of information you guys can put into 20 minutes worth of video. Now, back to the Jamaican Trapped in France video. Now, when I recorded that video, it was 4 years after the event occurred. So I was just recalling and sharing what happened to me and why it happened that now I have to live in France. It was a video meant to bring awareness to people, to make you guys understand that, listen me, be careful of some of the decisions that you guys make in your life, because you don't know how it's going to turn out in the long run. Because a lot of us, sometimes we meet people from different countries. Maybe you meet a man from a different country, or you meet a woman from a different country, and you fall in love and you're just full of love and excitement, and you end up and you get married, and then you don't know the laws of their country. You don't know certain customs of the country. And you're not familiar with a lot of things. You understand? So when you just marry somebody and you're not familiar with their country in a lot of ways, you don't know what card can play. And I'm sure this situation, not my specific situation, but I'm sure a lot of people get married to people, and when they go overseas, it's a different type of life. It's a different ball game. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I am just bringing awareness by sharing what happened to me in my past. Now, fast forward. It has been 6 years. A lot has changed. You understand what I'm trying to say? In that video, no way, shape or form did I suggest that I need help. In no way, shape or form did I suggest that I didn't speak French. In no way, shape or form I suggest that that I wasn't in school or I didn't have a job, or you understand? I was just talking what happened to me 4 years ago when I recorded that video. Now it has been 6 years. So I don't understand why somebody sit down and I tell you a story about them past and how this happened to me, and at the time I never did speak French. You're going to jump to the conclusion and think, no, in this present moment, the person still don't speak French. When the person never said that in the video, I don't understand people's mind. Like, you have to laugh sometimes when we see certain comments and say, Jesus, I'm like, why? Why? You understand? And me just make light of the situation, because, to be honest, me not take nothing serious. I'm not a person that take things seriously. So, me just laugh. You understand what I'm trying to say? But for those of you who understand, those of you who can relate to the video in some way, those of you who learn something from the video, that was my purpose. For you guys to learn something from the video, to take away something positive from my experience, from my negative experience. Take something positive from it. Now, is life in France good? Life in France is what you make it. France is a beautiful country. France have a lot of opportunities. And for a lot of people who want to study, France is a good place to study, because you get education a lot cheaper and some things are free when it comes to education here. Healthcare in France is a human right. It is free for a lot of people. You cannot go in an hospital and they refuse to treat you. Whether you have insurance, you don't have insurance, whether you have money, you don't have money, they will have to treat you. It's a human right. France is a social environment, social country. Why am I say social? Because that's the French we are saying, but it is a social. The English word is social. It is a social environment. It's not a capitalism system. So, yes, of course. Like, some things here are better than any other place in the world. I'm not complaining about that. But even though France have its pros, and that's why I pin a YouTube video on my page that says the pros and cons to living in France. Because even though you have a lot of opportunities in France, you have cons too. So, click on the YouTube channel and see some of the things that I speak about, or some of the challenges that I speak about while living here. Like, one of the things that I go through while living here is winter depression, and I talk about that in a video on my channel on YouTube. I go through winter depression because winter time is just not the right time for me. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's a constant struggle. It's a constant battle. But at the end of the day, whatever struggle me go through, whatever battle me go through, me fight it out. Me try my best to remain positive. Me try my best to push forward. Me try my best to do the best me can. You understand? But there is far worse place. Me could have end up stuck and buck and can't leave without me pitney. Far worse. You understand what me I try to say? Far worse. So me give God thanks. So, I'm not gonna keep coming on here and keep going over and over and over and answering the same questions over and over again. No, is my son okay? Absolutely, my son is fine. My son is fine. Do I see my son? Absolutely, I see my son. Am I in his life? Absolutely, I'm in his life. Remember, I live in France because of him. So of course me have to be in him life. The judge says, if you want to be a part of your son's life, live here. So what I do, I live here for my son. That is the reason why I'm here. Now at any moment, I can take up my passport and I can travel anywhere in the world. It's just that I cannot bring my child. I cannot bring my child with me. My child is not allowed to leave the country. You understand what I try to say? So when I went back to Jamaica for a vacation in May, my son could not come with me. I have to leave him here, and I had to go and I had to see my family and see my friends and make amends with who I could make amends with, and whoever I didn't make amends with, okay, love and hug same way, you know. I'm not gonna keep no negative energy. Like, even the pandemic, I learned so much in the pandemic, you know, because come on, man. You just look and you just see all sorts of something happen around you. You just open up your eyes. Me don't want to have no grudge. Me don't want to have no bad intention. Me don't want to have no hate. Me don't want to have no anger in my heart. And that's why when I see negative things, it don't bother me no more. It don't bother me no more. Like, my mind just free. Me can't just see negativity and just drink water and mind my business. And that's the most thing anybody can achieve. That's the best thing anybody can achieve in them life right now. To see trouble and walk away. You know what I try to say? So no, I don't need help. And no, I don't need to go to another country to live. No, I live in France. And that's where I'm living until my son is 18 years old. When my son is 18 years old, then if I choose to leave, I leave. But until then, I am living here. Je vis ici. Je vis toute ma vie ici. C'est pas grave. C'est pas grave. Learn what you can from my life story. Take what you can. And that's all I'm asking. Nothing more, nothing less. Big up on yourself. Love. Spread love. Hugs. Like, even my ex-husband dead. My ex-husband dead at a young age. I just got the call when I recorded the first video. I got the call and my body immediately went to shock. He's a young man. Me and him are basically the same age. And I don't know if he died with bitterness in his heart. I don't know if he died with anger in his heart. I don't know if he was happy in his life. I don't know if he had made peace with what had happened. I don't know. But one thing I know for sure is I cannot control nobody. I can control myself. And I choose not to be bitter. I choose not to be angry. I choose to move forward. And I choose to do it so with a smile on my face. Thank you for watching. Au revoir. Bonne journée. Bye bye.